to raise 4 billion naira of facility upgrade. Dollar scarcity slowing progress of sugar sector development. Dollar scarcity slowing progress of sugar sector development. Man kills cousin over phone in Mararaba. Man kills cousin over phone in Mararaba. Wife seeks divorce over hubby's inability to provide food. Wife seeks divorce over hubby's inability to provide food. Oil theft has security implications. Ex-NEITI boss. Oil theft has security implications. Ex-NEITI boss. Why I picked female running mate, Fintiri. Why I picked female running mate, Fintiri. No threat will stop 2023 elections, federal government. No threat will stop 2023 elections, federal government. Retired director, four others abducted in Nasarawa. Retired director, four others abducted in Nasarawa. Oyo governorship, Oyajide steps down for available as Accord candidate. Oyo governorship, Oyajide steps down for available as Accord candidate. PenCom pays 326 billion naira retirement benefits in 2021. Report: PenCom pays 326 billion naira retirement benefits in 2021. Report: Confusion in Lagos Labour Party as three chieftains claim governorship ticket. Confusion in Lagos Labour Party as three chieftains claim governorship tickets. Federal Capital Territory Administration raids suspected bandits enclave, reclaims market. Federal Capital Territory Administration raids suspected bandits enclave, reclaims market. Dangote Cement promo: three millionaires emerge in Ibadan. Dangote Cement promo: three millionaires emerge in Ibadan. With no preferred candidate or party, INEC. With no preferred candidate or party, INEC. PDP crisis. Close ranks with Wike. Board of Trustee urges Atiku. PDP crisis. Close ranks with Wike. Board of Trustee urges Atiku. Edo traders stage protest, accuse local government of extortion. Edo traders stage protest, accuse local government of extortion. When will Nigeria outgrow ethnic politics? When will Nigeria outgrow ethnic politics? Customs seizes Pangolian scales, arrests eight foreign suspects. Customs seizes Pangolian scales, arrests eight foreign suspects. Alleged money laundering: EFCC declares Mofa wanted. Alleged money laundering: EFCC declares Mofa wanted. 2023 census: National Population Commission seeks partnership with NOA. 2023 census: National Population Commission seeks partnership with NOA. Bandits shoot AIG, kill Audley in Kaduna. Shoots AIG, kill Audley in Kaduna. NNPC Limited earns 147 billion naira from petrol, diesel in 1 month. NNPC Limited earns 147 billion naira from petrol, diesel in 1 month. Funding: Forex crisis ground indigenous vessels. Funding: Forex crisis ground indigenous vessels. Fed okays concession of Badagry seaport at 1 trillion naira. Hyperdark sinks solar boreholes in Plateau communities. Hyperdeck sinks solar boreholes in Plateau communities. Lagos Revenue Agency launches whistleblower initiative. Lagos Revenue Agency launches Whistleblower initiative. Wife seeks divorce, accuses hubby of hiding inside toilet during robbery attack. Dangote, Rabiu, four others bag Niger Republic highest civilian awards. Gunmen kill man correspondent's father, abduct rector, niece. One dies, another injured in accident involving land boss. Guni mourns late Commissioner Gumi Buka. Edo police aiding vigilante to attack our people, kill cows, Fulani leaders. Edo police aiding vigilante to attack our people, kill cows, Fulani leader. Monkeypox, be proactive. Federal government tasks community health officers. 11-year-old Kaduna girl bags World Bank scholarship. Insecurity, Air Chief orders maximum firepower against terrorists. MTN launches home broadband services. Incorporating school safety will address barriers to girl child education. Experts. Abducted Lautech students, one other killed after 5 million naira ransom. APC chief. APC chief's house raised in Benue. Multi-billion naira Gombe school in deplorable condition needs attention. Northeast One Mon Yobe Commissioner of Sport Buka Lawan. NIMASA adds $2,000 to cadet stipends over inflation. Save the water resources bill. A can of political worms. After 17 years, Abiodun installs monarch in Ogun community. There is no proof Obi has maltreated northerners. Baba Ahmed. What Atiku should know about Zamfara PDP. With no holding facilities for victims in Anambra, NAPTI. Federal government disburses grants to 7,786 women, youths in Gombe, Adamawa. Stop vote trading now. Anambra Electronics Traders reject caretaker committee, urge Soludo to dissolve it. Kidnappers kill abducted Lautech student, Cortelia after 5 million naira ransom. Return school, return mission schools to owners. Baptist Conference tells government, Ogun government. Return mission schools to owners. Baptist Conference tells Ogun government. Embrace adoption of school policy. Ogun tells private sector. EFCC declares Mofa wanted for money laundering. NBC finds multi-choice. Start Times orders over documentary on banditry. FEC approves $2.59 billion for Badagry Seaport. International Press Center knocks federal government for fining Trust TV, says acts assault on press freedom. Terrorists investing heavily on equipment, retired general. Senate meets with service chiefs over insecurity. Man 50 rapes 7-year-old orphan in Nasarawa. 2023, Adelabu emerges Accord Party's governorship candidate in Oyo. Has Ali Nuhu's son joined UK football club? FCTA demolishes bandit forest in Kuje. Federal government demands procurement of 1.15 billion 15 billion naira vehicles for Niger Republic. Federal government demands procurement of 1.15 billion naira vehicles for Niger Republic. Probe NNPC's remittance shortfall. Northern youth tell Buhari. Navy announces fresh recruitment exercise of personnel. PDP Board of Trustees sets up committee to resolve Atiku Wike impasse. We are weighing our options. Trust TV reacts to NBC fine. Nigerian president honors Dangote Abdul Samad Rabiu, three governors. Climate change. CSOs set agenda for pioneer DG of council. Security concerns more. Security concerns more pressing than 2023 elections. Olawepo Hashim tells federal government. 2023, we have no preferred candidates. Only voters will determine winners. INEC chair. NBC fines Trust TV 5 million naira for exposing bandits. Buhari can go on leave, allows somebody rule Nigeria. Kadira Ahmed. 7 killed as IPOB members open fire on Imo residents. NACO posts 10 billion naira turnover as shareholders get 665 million naira dividend. 2023, Adamawa governor picks female professor as running mate. Arsonist set ablaze young Alhaji house in Benue. Insecurity. Why legislature finds it difficult to provide adequate oversight. NILD's LDS force. 2023 census. National Population Commission partners NOA to sensitize Nigerians. You can't use hunger to pull us back to classroom, ASU tells federal government. Yobe commissioner dies in auto crash. Air Force launches Operation Show No Mercy against terrorists. 2023. Fixing Nigeria more important than money politicians offer me. Okay, Bakassi. Buhari swears in 3 new permanent secretaries, presides over fake meeting. Bronu gets 21 new Sharia court judges. One killed as gunmen abduct rector of Kaduna Federal School of Statistics. Kunle, okay. US imposes sanction on Russia oligarchs. Putin's girlfriend. US imposes sanction on Russia oligarchs. Putin's girlfriend. Nigeria increased medal haul to 8 at Birmingham 2022. Scores of PDP supporters defect to APC in Kebbi. 2023. PDP accuses Gombe governor, deputy of forging certificates, asks court to disqualify them. Southeast should be careful not to repeat mistake of 2015. Tambuwal reshuffles cabinet, assigns portfolios to new commissioners. Nigeria out of piracy red list, records zero attacks this year. DG Nimasa. Travelers stranded as dollar shortage hits bank. 3 of every 4 infants in Borno born at home, says Zulum's wife. Presidential aspirant challenges nomination of Kola Abiola as presidential candidate of PRP. NITEL, MTEL pensioners, Lord Finance Minister, PTAD on arrears payments. NYSCDG warns core members against unauthorized trips. ASU strike, my ministry conciliatory role voluntary. Ngige, let's shun division, pursue peace. Jonathan. Gombe confirmed 3 cases of monkeypox. Is Osibanjo head of federal government economic management team? Ganduje orders demolition of illegal building. Lalong tipped as Tinubu's campaign DG. Bandits kill 2, abduct 8 others in Katsina communities. Insecurity. Governor Bello orders closure of brothels, slums, others in Kogi. Arrested 170 northern migrants, not terrorists. Oyo Amotekun boss. Federal government to take health insurance contributions from HMOs custody. Otu Akodina, Daily Trust n'ụtụtụ a.
And now we move over to the Guardian newspaper. Federal government defends 1.145 billion naira vehicles purchases for Niger Republic. Imo police intensify manhunt of perpetrators of Orogwe massacre. Government concessions Badagry seaport at $2.59 billion. Sack Silva to defend defamation suit in US, Buhari urged. Gunmen attack Assistant Inspector General of Police, kill guard on his way to Abuja. Inspector General of Police orders nationwide security operation as Senate parleys military chiefs. IPOB cautions against sale of ancestral lands to federal government Fulani for agricultural projects. INEC restates neutrality as 2023 general elections approach. NBC fines Trust TV, DSTV, TSTV, NTA 20 million naira for airing documentary on banditry. Activists rejects African Union's move to dish renewables for fossil gas nuclear projects. BOT set up panel to resolve Atiku Wike feud. Adebanjo's endorsement of Obi personal says YCE, OP Dawn Commission orders. YPP vows to sweep Plateau Guba legislative pool. Rector warns dons against forcing textbooks, handouts on students. Del York meets senior Saudi government officials to promote Lagos Film City project. Orders. Worry, Etape train service not suspending. National Railway Commission clarifies. Osun PDP shifting alleges threat to life over move to challenge Adeleke's victory in court. Ekiti. Man backs 14 years jail term with daily strokes of cane for sexual assault. Court removes Labour Party Guba candidate in Ebonyi. Dangote backs national award in Niger Republic for health interventions. Dangote backs national award in Niger Republic for health interventions. Hoodlums kidnap former lawmaker in Anambra. 41,207 benefit from federal government's micro, small, and medium enterprises empowerment in Edo. Don states importance of interreligious dialogue to peace promotion. Don states importance of interreligious dialogue to peace promotion. I am on familiar terrain, says APC senatorial candidate. Why I have not been Rivers State Governor by Lulu Bridges. Karimi seeks devolution of power to states. Delta police kill suspected armed robber, arrest 2 others. Obasanjo orders to attend Wilson Badejo Foundation lecture, August 10. Olubadan urges police to put #EndSARS protest experience behind. Akwa Ibom NMPP Guba candidate set to launch economic stimulus plan. Anambra Waste Management Boss sheds light on new policy. Lagos aspirants suit against PDP INEC over reps ticket for hearing August 5th. Lagos aspirants suit against PDP INEC over reps ticket for hearing August 5th. Lottery Club of Ogudu GRA Mons Oshodi. Lagos businessman backs 2 years imprisonment for stealing 18 million naira. MBS begins verification of BESDA implementing schools in Oyo. NAPTIP warns against sponsorship of female children on irregular migration, prostitution. Health of Mother Earth Foundation urges immediate release of detained lawyers. Akeredolu swears in head of service. Labour Party promises to deepen democracy, manage interests. 2023 elections shall be free and fair, federal government assures again. Insecurity. Senate holds closed session with service chiefs. Nigeria, others must eliminate illicit financial flows for growth, says Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission boss. Federal government trains 30 independent monitors in Gombe. Miners Association of Nigeria asks federal government to accord mining sector funding. ADC presidential candidate Kashuku backs National Assembly over moves to impeach Buhari. Nigeria slams 5 million naira fine on Trust TV over terrorist documentary. National Population Commission partners National Orientation Agency on advocacy campaign of 2023 census. Turkish rights groups, National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons alert on trafficking syndicates in northern Cyprus. Immigration redeploys 69 senior officers. Police arrest 4 suspected officers for land grabbing in Rivers. 2023 election. INEC has no preferred candidate or party, says Yakubu. Inspector General of Police directs commissioners of police to commence special visibility policing operations nationwide. Buhari swears in 3 new permanent secretaries. Fintri unveils female professors as running mate for 2023 Guba pool. Fintri unveils female professor as running mate for 2023 Guba pool. Insecurity. Show no mercy against terrorists, Air Force boss urges commanders. Insecurity. Inspector General of Police summons commissioners, Assistant Inspector Generals of Police, orders to Abuja. Navy plans recruitment of more personnel for internal security operations. Germany scores accuses Russia of blocking gas turbine delivery. UNICEF calls for proper utilization of e-learning platform. Federal government ready to reduce carbon emission to net zero by 2060. Osibanjo challenges security agencies on national security, defense strategy. Soyinka Falana backs moves to impeach Buhari. Stay neutral in lead-up to 2023 election, Buhari tells diplomats. 85% of Nigerian children suffer violent discipline in schools, says UNICEF. Shell warns of economic plunge if sabotage persists in oil sector. Medical lab practitioners seek inclusion in medical scheme as minister warns purveyors of false medical test results. Okowa charges new commissioners to justify their appointment. We'll now go for a short break. When we get back, we'll continue on the stories making the headlines on the Guardian newspaper. Please stay with us.
This is Niger Republic, right? It's Niger Republic.
Nigeria. Okay. I remember my mistake.
No,
Okay.
Yes, the sales of forms for new intake into JS1 and SS1 is ongoing at Lucy Comprehensive Secondary School, Campus 2, located at Ikwelo Okidi behind Okidi Police Station, Okidi. Students are hereby invited to come and obtain their forms. Remember, the common entrance exam into the school will take place on 31st August 2022. So, hurry now to obtain your forms. Vacation lessons commence on 2nd August 2022. For more inquiries, come to Lucid Comprehensive Secondary School, Campus 2 at Ikwelo Okidi behind the GD Police Station, or Campus 2, number 14 Amadi Street, opposite Union Bank, New Market Road, Bar. For quick appeal, you call 080 339 78076. Music Comprehensive School, grading the great intellectuals of tomorrow. Do you know that you have the right to free broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the contents of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that the complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that the complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
You're welcome back. You're still tuned to Ebona the 103.5 FM, and this is Newspaper Headline. Remember that you can send your comments or reactions to 080-9666-1035 via SMS or WhatsApp. You can as well join us via streaming www.manliomedia.com. We are on to the Guardian newspaper. Life coaches respect gender equality, elect 71% of women into executive committee. Why we stopped construction of gas development project in Imo by Shell. Civil society organizations seek unconditional release of lawyer jailed by Akwa Ibom Chief Judge. Ogun will soon become Nigeria's Silicon Valley, says Patami. ITF decries soaring unemployment, poverty in Nigeria. Asatu, Dawn, others tax youths on Soludo's smart megacity digital economy. Makinde commends unity of purpose among security agencies in Oyo. We will be equitable, just, inclusive. Shetima promises. We will be equitable, just, inclusive. Shetima promises. Naseni, BPP, partner to strengthen procurement process. Operational challenges hamper 5G deployment this month. Group commends Ugwuanyi on good governance, pledges support. Abuja churches step up security as Inspector General of Police allays fears of residents. Wanted suspect denies ownership of illegal refining site in Bayelsa. Ohaneze Ndigbo denies calling for Osibanjo's impeachment. Alleged 109 billion naira theft. Rowa asks Buhari to sanction revenue mobilization, allocation, and the fiscal commission officials. Diri tax Christian leaders on unity. Terrorists release 5 more Abuja Kaduna train victims, 35 still in captive. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency invades Mkpulummili labs in Lagos, Anambra, naps 2 barons, chemists. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency invades Mkpulummili labs in Lagos, Anambra, naps 2 barons, chemist. Areboshola loyalist wants Oshun APC restructured. Minister tax industries, pharmacists on vaccine production. 16 passengers burnt, 2 rescued in Lagos auto crash. Ekweremado's trial breaches Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations, says rights groups. Unijust dissociates from statements on market rebuilding controversy. World Health Organization, UNICEF highlights benefits of breastfeeding to children and mothers. And lastly, why I joined Kaduna Guba race by Asake. That's the much we can take from the Guardian newspaper this morning.
Now, some newspaper, IGP, top officers discuss operational response. IGP, top officers discuss operational response. Osibanjo tasks Defense College on security strategies. Worsening insecurity. Military implementing new strategies. Irabo. Military implementing new strategies. Irabo. Attack on AIG. Terrorists struggling to score psychological points. Federal government. Attack on AIG. Terrorists struggling to score psychological points. Federal government. Why we bought 1.14 billion naira worth of vehicles for Niger Republic. Federal government. Why we bought 1.14 billion naira worth of vehicles for Niger Republic. Federal government. Abia records 3 cases of monkeypox as government cautions residents. Senate holds strategy meetings with service chief, DSS, DG, others. Senate holds strategy meetings with service chief, DSS, DG, others. Gunmen shoot AIG, kill Odlu, journalist dad in Kaduna. Senator, Senators restrict exercise to Lagos, Rivers, FCT, Shon Southeast, Northern States. Niger, Senator Shon Governor Bello's peace rally as crisis in the party deepens. ASU strike. National Association of Nigerian Students urges Buhari to sack Education Minister for incompetence. Will continue providing best projects for Rivers people, Wike. Will continue providing best projects for Rivers people, Wike. Protest as abductors kill varsity students. Hotelier wonder after collecting 5 million naira ransom. 11 Nigerian students gain highest score in Cambridge exams. 11 Nigerian students gain highest score in Cambridge exams. Road to 2023. Defections open Bayelsa PDP Pandora box. Road to 2023. Defections open Bayelsa PDP Pandora box. Security concerns more pressing than 2023 elections. Olawepo Hashim. Security concerns more pressing than 2023 elections. Olawepo Hashim. Don't assess Tinubu on performance of Buhari's administration. Oshomole. Don't assess Tinubu on performance of Buhari's administration. Oshomole. 2023. PDP Board of Trustees meets Atiku to parley with Wike sorry, I'll take that again. 2023 PDP Board of Trustees meets Atiku to parley Wike over crisis. Why I want to govern Delta, Omo Agege. Why I want to govern Delta, Omo Agege. 2023 with no preferred presidential candidate, party, INEC. 2023 with no preferred presidential candidate, party, INEC. Adelabu, ex-CBN deputy governor, emerges AP Guba candidate in Oyo. Adelabu, ex-CBN deputy governor, emerges AP Guba candidate in Oyo. Asonist won APC chieftain's residence in Benue. 2023 with no preferred, okay? And 20 road to 2023. Why I want to govern Abia. Mascot Carlo, APP Guba candidate. Equity movement, turn by turn, commends Nigerians for supporting P2, calls for more support. Road to 2023. Obi supporters are not rude, they are victims of failed system. Professor Mwakobia Jr. So according to Sunday.
And now we move over to the Punch newspaper. Protest as gunmen kill abducted Lautech student hotelier. Outrage as Buhari gives Niger Republic 1.1 billion naira SUVs. MBA may drag Akwa Ibom Chief Judge before NJC. Recommendations. ASU kicks as federal government excludes state varsities. IPOB warns against ceding Southeast land to headers. International Press Center faults NBC's 5 million naira fine on Trust TV. Nigerian president honors Dangote 5 others. Oyo police says intercepted northerners, farmers, traders. Lagos chief judge tackles delay in criminal justice administration. National Assembly leaders fleet Wali security chiefs for protection. Lagos Custodial Center seeks security upgrade. Lawyer quits practice over violation allegation. Medical expert faults Kogi's ban on fixed mask. Ukraine, Ibn Edom varsities partner over displaced Nigerian students. Lagos plans new digital portal for ministries, departments, and agencies. University of Ibadan Medicine College hold hostel foundation laying ceremony. Avoid distressed buildings. Lagos government warns residents. Lagos government begins review of Ali Musho development plan. Dangote, okay, we have taken fraud. EFCC declares Mufa wanted. We are implementing new strategies to end insecurity. Irabo, don't abandon security for elections. Olawepo Hashim tells federal government. Terrorists seeking ship points with Assistant Inspector General of Police attack. Federal government. Trust TV. International Press Center slams federal government over 5 million naira fine. Court removes Labour Party governorship candidate in Ebonyi. Oyetola appoints Solicitor General. Federal Executive Council approves $2.59 billion for Badagry Deep Sea project. 11 million yet to complete voter registration. Situation boom. Soludo sets performance standards for new local government heads. Ensure Christian Association of Nigerians growth. Tinubu's group tax Oko. Police recovers Benz. NAB suspect after Punch report. Insecurity. Benue government restricts motorcyclist movement. And still on the stories making the headlines on the Punch newspaper. Court sacks Ondo monarch. Orders new installation. Foundation organize beach cleanup in Lagos. MBC finds Trust TV 5 million naira over documentary. Soldiers grumble over unpaid July salaries. Knock Buhari. Hajj. Last batch of para pilgrims return home. 4,786 Adamawa residents to receive federal government's 20,000 naira grants. 4,786 Adamawa residents to receive federal government's 20,000 naira grants. Senate leadership meets security chiefs, laments worsening insecurity. And lastly, U.S. Speaker Pelosi leaves Taiwan after controversial visit. And that's the most we can take from the Punch newspaper this morning.
Now, Vanguard newspaper. Police officer accused of pedophile in Benue after allegedly defiling mentally unstable girl. Police officer accused of pedophile in Benue after allegedly defiling mentally unstable girl. Mob destroys mortuary over alleged harvest of body parts. Mob destroys mortuary over alleged harvest of body parts. Sell lands to terrorists. Herdsmen face our wrath. IPOB tells monarchs. 2022 UTME. Only 24,069 candidates apply to colleges of education out of 1,761,262. 2023. Atiku risks another defect with complacency and hubris. Marcelo Anyanwu declares for NFF presidency. Napoli president vows never to buy African players unless they agree not to play AFCON. Double delight. Chioma Obiageri win gold, bronze medals in women's discus. 700,000 Ukrainian students displaced. 2,000 schools destroyed in Russian-Ukrainian war. World Bank. Fourth Jigibola relaunch. Lagos targets 250,000 residents. Women for free healthcare. NACO pays 665 million naira dividend as turnover grows 44%. Jan, Union Bank celebrates 8 years girl child empowerment. Old Mutual Nigerian introduces education plan for children. Providus Bank retains A rating with outlook stable. Inflation forces NIMASA to increase NSDP cadet welfare package. OPEC increases Nigeria's oil output quota to 1.830 million per barrel daily. Reps ticket. Lagos aspirant suit against PDP. INEC for hearing August 5. Why Buhari is failing on insecurity, economy, Falana. 2023. Muslim ticket, a slap on face of Christians. Ogun Baptist Conference. Still on, okay, disconnecting electricity consumer without 10 working days notice illegal. FCCPC. Strike. Those blaming us are ignorant of our demands. ASU. I would have been Rivers governor long time ago if Lulu Briggs. Same fate tickets. Those on trial for corruption now new voice of Christianity. Oshomole. Effiong's imprisonment. NBA threatens to drag Akwa Ibom CJ to NJC. Juju EP for Ronaldo. Rolando is a five-track, well-rounded EP, reshaping the attitude of Nigerians towards blood donation. Federal government justifies 1.15 billion naira vehicle purchase for Niger Republic. NDDC board hopes rekindled in Niger Delta. Oil theft. How Nigeria's output dropped 12.5% in 6 months. Insecurity concern more pressing than 2023 polls. Olawepo Hashim. The Bitcoin for Africa by Reggie Baker, military vet and entrepreneur. Banditry report. NBC slams 5 million naira fine on Trust TV. Ogugo na Vanguard newspaper.
And now we move over to the Nation newspaper. Gawuna is Kanu acting governor. Federal government's guideline for plea bargain in corruption cases coming. Federal Executive Council okays $2.59 billion Badagry Deep Sea Port Development for concession. Federal Executive Council okays $2.59 billion Badagry Deep Sea Port Development for concession. NBC finds Trust TV 5 million naira for airing documentary on banditry. Tinubu, Shetima, no stranger to public service. World Health Organization report. Nigeria tops global malaria deaths. FITSIM vows to champion innovation, capacity expansion to achieve high-quality drugs. We are partnering with Lagos State government to address malnutrition. 2023 pool, Yakubu restates INEC neutrality pledge. Moreplus TV has complied with pay-per-view directive. PDP Board of Trustees fails to resolve Atiku Wike rift. Russia-Ukraine war. Nigerian varsity to absorb 2,500 students. Lawan. Level of insecurity frightening. PDP candidates urge court to disqualify Gombe governor and deputy. PDP candidates urge court to disqualify Gombe governor, deputy. FAAC member worried over 80.6 billion naira deduction by MMPC. Freed train passenger. Terrorists have moles across Nigeria. And lastly, Ochemule dismisses wool over Muslim tickets. And that's the much we can take from the Nation newspaper this morning.
Ọ dị mma na WhatsApp anyị ka anyị na-enye ya n'otu ndị mmadụ sitere na WhatsApp. Edozie Ezedumugo from Osilogumike. In the coming days, political drama ranging from president's impeachment threats over economy and security collapse will ensue. A right-thinking Nigerian legislator should ask himself or herself a very unbiased question. Why did Ninth Assembly wait until election eve to heat up the polity? I see military takeover should the Senate succeed in impeaching Buhari. Of course, we know who has majority in the military. Meanwhile, Finance Minister is justifying the purchase of SUV cars worth 1.14 billion naira for Niger Republic while we battle terrorism in our country. Honestly, denouncing Nigeria should be one of the criteria to making heaven. Dalo Edozie Ezekimebo from Osilogumike. Valentine Ebene from Mpo. Remember what Fulani said earlier on? They don't want Western education. That is why varsities are on strike to achieve their goals. My question is, why not allow the ethnics what they want? Western education to move on. The Boko Haram leader arrested in Ogun without killing him, but army shoots youth without weapon here in Igbo land. Who is fooling who? Are we in religious war or ethnic war or avenue to Islamize Nigeria? Leave Buhari alone to finish his tenure. Nothing to lament now. It is too late to cry. Valentine Ebene. Dano Valentine Ebene. Last couple from Okuzu. Federal government spent federal government spent billions of naira for buying vehicles for Niger Republic. It is very demonic and it is evil that brought wickedness to our nation. What about our killings? What did federal government do? What about the 14 persons killed in Imo State? May I know the reaction of federal government and Mr. President? What about the recent killings in Kaduna South? What is their reaction in every case of insecurity in this nation? Only what federal government and Mr. President did was to give Niger Republic billions of naira. Is Niger Republic their home country? Yes, it is. Is it their home country? What about the railway leading to Niger Republic he constructed last year? Why would that happen? But in Nigeria, people are dying like chicken, like fellow human beings. But federal government kept quiet. We are here till it comes to an end. Thank you very much, Last Kobo from Okuzu. Nnamdi from Ozoblo. IPOP members opening fire on residents is condemnable. Are they unveiling their true self? Odima. Now, SMS. Can you malụzie zitere anyị na SMS anyị tupu anyị enye anya na WhatsApp message? Honorable Osakwe from Ogidi. Ike Ekweremadu, a parable of disappointment and epitome of tragic irony, 20 years wasted in the Senate that ended up in incarceration. What a shame. This is a lesson to others that trail on impunity. When shall Nigeria be civilized like UK? Okay, like UK government. Hope Uzodinma has hopefully turned Imo State to a possible war front. Is the Ebubago working only in Imo State or are they bloodthirsty? Has Hope forgotten the likes of patriots Sam Mbakwe, KOK Mbadiwe, and others? May God rescue us from the hands of these unknown vampires ravaging and rampaging our society. Our country is assisting other countries in fighting insecurity, while its inhabitants are sleeping on top of trees, and kidnapping, killings, and banditry have become the order of the day. Thank you very much, Honorable Osapwe. I have Idoko from Mo. Idoko says Buhari gives Niger Republic 145 billion naira, but he cannot meet ASU's demand for lack of fund. This administration has no value for education. Dano Idoko from Mo. Then Evangelist Boniface from Oketiti. President Muhammadu Buhari is indeed trying his best. He cannot do more than he knows. But the ASU strike should be a presidential priority. What a nation. Dalo Evangelist. Ejima Akwụkwọ, Chinedu Okonkwo from Umezanam, and he says, say no to Muslim now. Okay, Buhari must finish his tenure. No imprisonment. Okay, the boss from Okozu. Dalo Alphaga Yalo, I don't know complete. Kenneth from Onitsha. Kenneth says, now he wants to go back. We don't need impeachment. He should finish what he started. Dalo Kenneth from Onitsha. Then Ejima for King Gordons from Ogidi. On point of 1 billion naira worth of SUVs to Niger by federal government. Now who do us? How did we get here? Why are we are busy offering what we could not offer ourselves? All the former federal government should continue. Dalo King Gordons from Ogidi. And I have okay, no name, Mr. President, to spend such amount of money to support another country. I think there's a secret bond between both of them. Okay, and because of time, um, I am on Gopotanzi, he had a Facebook and Mana Mobi from Abagana, 1.4 billion naira vehicle bought for Niger Republic, while ASU has been on strike since February, and Nigeria is still battling with high rates of unemployment and insecurity. May God help us. Odimada Lorin Afroma Oboge Francis, also from okay, let me rush through it. Outrage as Buhari gives Niger Republic 1.4 billion naira SUVs. Where are we going from here? This country has been sourcing external loans from different countries around the world. Yet, Mr. President resorted to giving out funds to a neighboring country. The case of hunger, high cost of living, and hardship are biting hard on the lives of average Nigerians, and Mr. President don't care on how to ameliorate this situation. This is really uncalled for. May God help us. Dalo no rin ndi zikela akwụkwọ ma ndị abụ ma ndị a na-atụrụ oge anyị na-esogo ma na-esi unu chaka wala anyị n'ụtụtụ echi mgbe anyị na unu ka ga-anọrọ n'oge newspaper headlines. Abụpụta.
And I'm Martin.
Ndewo.